Can you guys say Happy Halloween?
Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween!
Hey everybody, it's Danielle from InterrobangYA, and this is Sunday. I'm a little bit late this week because, yeah, we have company and I'm just kind of crazy, and I also had to sew costumes, which were what you saw earlier. Is the turkey bird, and the little bug wanted to be a ghost and a witch, and I promise, I swear, I did not recommend the ghost. He just picked it. So, really quick this week, I don't want to take too long. I just wanted to talk a little bit about scary books. First of all, I wanted to recommend a couple of current scary books in YA that I've really liked and that are really kind of creepy. The first one is, I mentioned this last week, is You Will Call Me Drog by Sue Cowing. This is creepy, like creepy book, but good. It kind of reminds me a little bit of old, like, Twilight, not like the Twilight Zone. I don't know how many of you have seen the one where the doll like talks and it won't stop talking. It's kind of, yeah, it's really unnerving, but it's kind of what it reminds me of, but it's got more to it than that. It's a good book, really good book. The other one that I wanted to recommend, if you haven't read it, it's The Poison Eaters by Holly Black, and it has some just short stories in it. There's actually one in here that is the basis for a new book that Holly Black has coming out, The Coldest Girl in Cold Town. And so that should be really good. I'm really looking forward to that. It's vampires, but technology, just, yeah. So definitely The Poison Eaters by Holly Black. Love Holly, great author. And then I wanted to talk about YA and what I read as a teen, because when I was a teen, even though I'm not terribly old, I still didn't read teen books, because back then, way back in the olden days, there weren't young adult books necessarily. They weren't classified that way. What I read were things like Anne Rice, and I read Dracula by Bram Stoker. I read a lot of H.P. Lovecraft and also Richard Matheson. A lot of just really creepy, scary stuff, and that's what I read when I was a teenager, and looking back on it, I think, oh my goodness, wow. But I'm curious if anybody else who's a teen, or if you're an adult, if that's what you used to read. If you're a teen, would you prefer to read more creepy, scary stuff? One of the more recent reads that I've had is The Dead of Night by Jonathan Mayberry. It's an adult fiction book, but it's creepy, zombie, really scary. I'll just read. It says, a prison doctor injects a condemned serial killer with a formula designed to keep his consciousness awake while his body rots. But before he can be buried, the killer wakes up, hungry, infected, contagious. Can two small town cops contain the plague before it spreads beyond all control? Scary stuff. This really is terrifying, but good, really good. Jonathan Mayberry is an excellent author, and like I've mentioned before, Rotten Ruin for a YA zombie book, scary book, good stuff. So there's also this little graphic novel of Bram Stoker's Dracula that I like by Sterling Publishers, and if you're into graphic novels and you want just a different reading experience of Dracula, I highly recommend it. But that's it for this week. I hope everybody has a happy Halloween. If you already went out last night, or if you're going out tomorrow night, I hope you have a good time and get lots of candy and be safe. And make sure to check back tomorrow when April has our final Halloween InterrobangYA video. And until next week, I'll see you later. Bye.